The wisdom of Turkish ancestors is deeply rooted in a rich spiritual and cultural heritage that spans thousands of years. The ancient Turkic peoples, who first roamed the vast steppes of Central Asia, possessed a profound connection to nature, the cosmos, and the unseen forces that governed their lives. Their beliefs and practices, shaped by the environment they lived in, the challenges they faced, and their unique worldview, were deeply interwoven with respect for the natural world, reverence for the spirits, and a commitment to balance and harmony. At the heart of this ancient wisdom lies the belief that everything in the universe is interconnected: humans, animals, the earth, the sky, and the very elements that sustain life. For the Turks, the boundaries between the physical world and the spiritual realm were not distinct. They saw the world as a place where the seen and the unseen were in constant interaction, where nature itself was sacred and alive with spiritual energy. Tengriism, the worship of the eternal sky. The spiritual foundation of the ancient Turks was built upon the belief in Tengri, the eternal sky, the supreme deity who governed both the heavens and the earth. Tengriism, the belief system surrounding this god, was more than just a religion. It was a worldview that permeated every aspect of life. Tengri, often described as the creator and the protector, was believed to be the source of all life and the force that maintained order in the universe. In Tengriism, the sky was not just a physical expanse but a living, breathing entity that communicated with humans through signs, omens, and visions. The Turks believed that by aligning themselves with the will of Tengri, they could live in harmony with the universe and achieve spiritual enlightenment. This reverence for the sky, and the belief that the gods resided in it, underscored the central role of celestial forces in their daily lives and decision-making. Shamanism, the spiritual guides. Central to the spiritual life of the Turks was the role of the shaman, or kam in Turkish, a spiritual leader who acted as an intermediary between the human world and the spirit world. Shamans were not only healers, but also spiritual guides, prophets, and protectors of the community. They held the wisdom of the ancestors and were believed to have the ability to communicate with spirits, animals, and natural forces. Shamans performed rituals to heal the sick, ensure successful hunts, protect their people from evil spirits, and even predict the future. They used drums, chants, and trance-like states to enter spiritual realms and gain insight into the forces that influenced the world around them. Their deep connection with the spirit world allowed them to interpret the will of Tengri, and through their guidance, the community could live in balance with nature. The role of nature and sacred animals. For the ancient Turks, nature was not merely a backdrop to human existence. It was sacred and inhabited by spirits. Animals were considered spiritual beings, each representing unique qualities and lessons. The wolf, in particular, held a revered position in Turkic mythology. Known as the Grey Wolf, it was seen as a symbol of strength, courage, loyalty, and guidance. According to legend, the ancestors of the Turks were said to have descended from a she-wolf, which symbolizes the deep spiritual connection the Turks felt with these majestic creatures. Other animals, such as the eagle, the horse, and the bear, also had sacred significance. The eagle, with its soaring flight, represented the connection between the earth and the heavens, while the horse was seen as a companion in both life and death, guiding souls on their journey to the afterlife. The bear, a symbol of power and courage, was regarded as a protector of the people. Animals were more than just symbols. They were spiritual guides, and their presence was considered an omen, a message from the divine. The relationship between the Turks and animals was one of deep respect, as they saw them as embodiments of divine forces that could offer guidance, protection, and insight. Sacred rituals and festivals. The ancient Turks celebrated a variety of rituals and festivals to honor their gods, ancestors, and the natural world. These ceremonies were meant to maintain harmony between the spiritual and physical realms and ensure the well-being of the community. Rituals often involved sacrifices, offerings, and prayers, which were performed in sacred spaces such as mountains, rivers, or groves, places believed to be inhabited by spirits. One of the most important rituals in Turkic culture was the fire ceremony, where sacred fires were lit to honor the divine and to purify the soul. The fire was seen as a symbol of Tengri's presence, and was believed to carry prayers to the heavens. Other rituals, such as those performed during the changing of seasons, marked the passage of time and the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. These ceremonies were not only about paying respect to the gods, but also about reinforcing the bond between the community and nature. By participating in these rituals, the Turks sought to align themselves with the cosmic order, ensuring prosperity, protection, and harmony for future generations. The wisdom of the ancestors. The wisdom of Turkish ancestors was not just spiritual but also practical. It was embedded in the stories, proverbs, and teachings passed down orally through generations. The Book of Dede Korkut, one of the most significant works of Turkic literature, is a treasure trove of wisdom and moral lessons. The stories of the epic hero Dede Korkut, with his wisdom and courage, reflect the virtues of bravery, loyalty, and respect for nature, values that were at the core of Turkic society. In addition to these epic tales, Turkish folk proverbs often carried profound life lessons. These sayings, rooted in the experiences of everyday life, provided guidance on how to live harmoniously with others and with the world. The wisdom found in these proverbs emphasized balance, respect for elders, and the importance of community, all essential aspects of the Turkish way of life. The soul and afterlife. The concept of the soul and the afterlife in Turkish beliefs was deeply tied to the natural world and the continuity of life. The Turks believed that the soul lived on after death, continuing its journey in the spirit world. This belief was closely connected to their reverence for ancestors, as the dead were seen as still present in the lives of the living, offering guidance and protection. The afterlife was not seen as a place of judgment, but rather as a continuation of the soul's journey. The dead were believed to travel through the spirit world, sometimes in the form of animals or other spiritual beings, to ensure the well-being of the living. Rituals performed for the dead, such as offerings and prayers, were meant to honor their memory and ensure their safe passage to the next world. Bringing ancestral wisdom into modern life. Today, the ancestral wisdom of the Turks continues to resonate in many ways. The values of harmony, respect for nature, and spiritual connection are more relevant than ever. In an age where many people feel disconnected from nature and from each other, the ancient teachings of the Turks offer valuable lessons on how to live more consciously, mindfully, and in tune with the world around us. Incorporating this wisdom into modern life can be as simple as spending time in nature, honoring our ancestors, and seeking balance in all aspects of life. By learning from the ancient wisdom of the Turks, we can rediscover a way of living that is rooted in respect for the earth, the cosmos, and the spirit, a way of living that is both timeless and deeply relevant today. The ancestral wisdom of Turkish ancestors offers a profound and timeless understanding of life, spirituality, and the natural world. It teaches us that we are all connected, to each other, to nature, and to the divine forces that govern the universe. By embracing these teachings, we can cultivate a deeper sense of harmony, balance, and respect in our lives. The legacy of the Turks is not just a part of history, but a living wisdom that can guide us as we navigate the complexities of the modern world.